Hello everybody, welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Fatal Frame 5, the Made of Black Water. So, I apologize for any cutscenes you might have missed. So, the cutscene missed. Basically, what I'll do is I'll just go back and record the cutscene at the end of, this video so you guys know what you've missed and what you have not missed and all that. Hey, stop rotating around me! So basically this girl here, she's the one who forced Yuhi to kill herself, so we have to defeat her now. And we take more damage as we're infected by the poison water, so... Oh, hi. Please don't attack me. Oh! Damn, she got me. No! Where are you? Oh, you're over there, okay. Don't go over there, that's fine. Just don't come anywhere near me. Okay. No! Come on, come on. I'm taking so much damage right now. If I take one more hit, I'm dead, so... You done? No, you're not. Okay. Nice try. Where'd you go now? Oh my fucking god, these ghosts are annoying. Okay, go over here. And put out this thing. Okay, there she is. Come on. Oh, you're done. The Shrine Maiden, she is the one who brought Yuhi here? The one who made her... Yes, exactly. That's exactly it. Alright, now we gotta get out of here. But first I'll pick up this item. You know, it doesn't really matter because we start with the same amount of resources every single time. Alright. Let's go ahead and get our butt set. Let's go and get our cute little butt out of here so we can, oh. Okay, that's not the right way to go, apparently. Alright. So, that's apparently not the right way to go. That was a phone call. I got a phone call. I should really learn to turn off my phone during recordings. So, sorry about the abrupt ending of that last episode, but I had to because it was a call that was important. Oh, okay, looks like we're done. Buddy's falling in the river. That can't be a good sign. Yeah, get out of there. You might want to get out of there, Yuri. While searching for her friend, Yuhi Hamino ended up taking her own life. Having witnessed Yuhi's final moments, Yuri knows she wasn't alone when she died. What the other woman, of that other woman who killed herself in the same way? Not to mention, the mysterious Shrine Maiden sodden from the rain. Yuri managed to locate Hisoka's camera obscura, along with the charm she always liked to wear. So now she must return to the antique shop alone. B! Hell yeah! That was probably one of the best... I'm surprised I got a B because I took so much damage. From Yuhi and the frickin' Shrine Maiden. Alright. We got a total of 70,000. We got a total of 7,000 points. That's good. Third drop. Alright, let's go ahead and start the third drop. We won't be able to finish it in this episode, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some sacred water. Let's get about 10 of those. Go down here, get some Type 61 film. Get a hell lot of that because we're going to need it for boss fights. So 40 should be enough. And then maybe like 10 Type 90 film. There we go. Alright, let's start the episode. Third drop. Postorium photograph. Ren Hojo. So we're playing as the man now. Ren Hojo is a writer and is haunted by a recurring dream in which he killed a young girl during a ritual. He receives an album of post-mortem photographs located on his request by Hisoka. Upon viewing one of the photos, Ren recognizes the very scene from his dreams. Eager to delve further into his puzzling mystery, Ren heads to the abandoned inn this time, bringing along his assistant Ryu Kagami, who's a girl. So don't get it wrong. It may look like a male, but it's not. It's a girl. So yeah. I love Fatal Frame 5 so far. It's pretty good.
Isn't she the type of woman that you get nervous around?
Yeah. There may be more of this stuff out there.
Shall I call Hisoka?
No, let's go there ourselves. It'll be quicker that way.
At this hour?
It won't take long.
So then, shouldn't you take the camera obscura?
Yes.
You haven't used it yet. This could be your chance.
So one thing that's really good about Ren's camera obscura, I'll let you know when the time comes.
Okay.
So, present for me. Yeah, whatever. I could read a bunch of shit, but I don't think I want to do that. Of course, I kind of have to unfinished manuscript. Oh great, I have to read it. Memorial Portrait, the act of photography. Dead bodies was practiced in the Western countries in the 19th century, a time when photograph was still rare and expensive looking. The bodies of the recent deceased family members, the loved ones, were photographed in lifelike poses as a solemn keepsake of remembrance. While researching the phenomenon, I discovered that a similar custom made its way into Japan as well, known as the I really can't pronounce that damn name. A small number of these photos still remain. I have been fortunate enough to obtain one such photograph, which I found to contain a certain beauty lacking in its Western carpenters. When photography was first arrived in Japan, it was accompanied by the prevalent superstition that photograph could steal a person's soul. Whether or not anyone truly believed this or not, surely gave whatever that word is, photography, a special significance in Japan. If the photos were taken with this belief in mind, the post-mortem, whatever how you pronounce that one, that's a stupid word, photographies would not simply have been taken as a keepsakes for mourning purpose. Rather than practice may have carried a certain deeper super spiritual significance. Sorry, I'm not really good at reading all these words. I'd better put my glasses on, but I have no idea where those are at. So, Duran Hojo. Oh my god, 5 pages. The camera you left me took. The camera you left me to look at is a device known as the camera obscura. Its purpose is to capture images of the supernatural, things invisible to the naked eye. These cameras are incredibly rare, with an almost mythic status in the antiques market. A few have been known to exist, but this is the first I've ever seen with compound lenses. I don't mean to frighten you, but rumor holds that to own the camera obscura is to invite misfortune. Wow, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Let's see. Miku's brother at least staying behind in the end. That was misfortune. Mayu getting strangled by her own sister. That's misfortune. And finally, getting stuck in a dream world from the camera obscura, which is also misfortune. So yeah, it does kind of say bad things about when you're using a camera obscura. They say everyone who has owned one has either died or lost their mind or gone missing, such as Mafoyu. The cameras themselves have outlived many owners. I don't know if that word. Okay, that's some. While some aficionados do seek them out, the stories of previous owners meeting with such misfortune has had an impact on their value as antiques. My camera obscura was left to a local family after its previous owner passed away. They graciously gave it to me. I believe yours is still unusable, but yours is still usable. But please do exercise caution when doing so. Sincerely, Ahsoka Kurosawa. P.S. The cover on your camera obscura is broken, but it seems that the box had a box shape. I doubt you'll sell it to me, but I would like to borrow it for a while, if you don't mind. I'm happy to. Wow, another word I can't read. Please Please think it over. Yep, you know that. Right, then this is gonna be. I don't want to do mostly reading for this episode. Or you know what? I'll do reading in this episode, and then I'll start the chapter in the next episode. I'll do 3 episodes this time. So because I do kind of want to read some of this information because I have not played this game all the way through. So some of this information might be good for me. Maiden of Slayer. In the Maiden Slayer. The Maiden Slayer. The Maiden Slayer. Mount Kami has long been steeped in legends revolving around suicide and ghosts. Revered as such, was revered as a sacred place since the time immemorial. It was once worshipping ground and home to many shrine maidens. Once there was a man who fell in love with a maiden who came to the mountain in order to court her. However, she remained loyal to her duties and refused his advances. Enraged, the man killed her and threw her into the river. Several days later, he returned with a torch and blade and proceeded to brutally butcher all the shrine maidens on the mountain, tossing them into the river as he went. The waters of the mountain flowed red with blood, carrying the slaughtered corpses of the maidens all the way down the pool of purification. It was said that the eyes of the shrine maidens had been gouged out. Oh my! Just before killing the maiden and tossing her into the river, the man's eyes met with those of his victims. Something in her eyes led him to murder the others, so the legend goes. With all the maidens dead, he killed himself by cutting his own throat. Well, that's very nice to hear. Not really. The ghosts of the shrine maidens, still drenched in bloody waters, have appeared on the mountain ever since. Yeah, that would be what we fought in the last chapter. It's said that those who met their eyes are led to their deaths. They follow the women into the water and drown themselves. Oh my! Only a legend story is believed to be based on actual incident. Local records show that the bodies of several shrine maidens were discovered long ago, and that all rituals and rites ceased to be performed from that day on. Alright, so Ryu's Journal 1. Ryu's Journal. Oh god, no! If I knew it was going to be a lot of reading, I would have picked up this thing. Mr. Hojo, Mr. Hojo can't clean up himself. For some reason, who's lived alone for so long. He's incapable of housework. He can't cook, and he's bad at tidying up. I'm more like his caretaker than his assistant. He loses things all the time, and whenever he doesn't have a book he needs, he blows up. He usually ends up asking Miss Kurosawa for help. One time when I was trying to sort all of his books, there was one I couldn't find anywhere. It's like it just disappeared. Miss Kurosawa found it with her shadow reading. She went to his room on her own, then came back out a little while later with the missing book. She smiled and said something about making the invisible visible. What is a shadow reading business anyway? That reminds me of the one time I was tidying up and I came across something I'd never seen before. It was like Miss Kurosawa said, the invisible became visible. It was kept inside an old box. I don't even know what it was. I put it aside to sort out later, but when I went to take the proper look, it had vanished. It must have gone invisible again. Yeah, that'd be a very good solution there, Riju. Alright, now let's go ahead and grab this. Okay, yours report. Oh, 2 pages, good. Okay. Found item report. Client, Ren Hojo. Reported by Yuriku Kuzukata. Verified by Miss Hisoka Kurosawa. Details of request. Finding items pertained to posterium photograph on Mount Hakami. Obtaining them if possible. Form shadow reading using a postmortem, I think it's postmortem, photograph. Found on Hakami as a token. Located an album of a photographs in Ichiro Manor. Took custody of this object. And Hojo's residence. Yeah, I know where to go. Alright, so now we are done. Let's go ahead and...
Sunset. We should hurry.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Let's go.
As much as I don't like it, I'm gonna go. And this cutscene will end off the episode, so...
There's a local superstition warning people not to go up Mount Hakami after dusk. If you climb the mountain in the twilight hours, it'll show you a different form. Its true form. Only those who wish to die come here at that time.
Alright, so once this cutscene's over...
I think that's the inn where the album was found. This must be Ichiro Manor. So, do you think you'll be able to use the camera obscura? I think you should try it out first, just to be sure.
Okay.
So Ren's camera. Basically what it does is you can queue up more photographs than one. So if you hold down the R button, you can take multiple pictures. So
Is the camera working?
yes.
You look like you, so yeah.
Is that a good thing?
We should go.
Alright. Anyways, we will do that in the next episode. So you also watch this episode of Let's Play.
The older part of this inn, the part that's further back inside, it was part of some temple or shrine.
Fatal Frame 5.
After it became an inn, the proprietor's family lived here. There was a massive landslide that hit Mount Hakami. Maybe they were all buried under the rubble.
Can I please have an outro read
The
you?
last floor was found in the old building.
Yeah, sure it looks that way.
Alright, are you done talking? Good. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Fatal Frame 5 Made in the Black Water. In the next episode, we will head on in to the end and we will investigate to try to find what we're looking for. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're liking how my channel grow, make sure you subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that bell icon to be notified of my uploads because you're not going to miss those videos when they come out. And I will comment to some of you within the first 30 minutes of my uploads. This is Red100, saying 20% cooler, signing off. Peace out.